Thank you guys for joining me for this 3 pound pick a card titled What is Your Soul's Growth? We're going to get into prayer and then I will see you guys at your pal or piles of choices. Thank you, Most High of Love and Light, for the peace that we are blessed to have. Please continue to protect our loved ones as well as ourselves from conflict, chaos, and confusion. Anyone who does not have the right intentions, I ask that they either willingly leave this reading on their own, or that they get the information that they need, in which they're no longer able to interfere in those who are actively closing out karmic cycles. Asked to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional, manipulation-free messages that helps heal the minds, bodies, and souls of the viewers ready to receive the necessary healing. Hold all of us accountable, and Most High of Love and Light, I am your humble servant here to serve. And if you guys were able to pick up on the external noises, my neighbors are having some form of conflict. But we're just going to focus on our healing and keep it pushing. Without further ado, I will see you at your pal or pals of choices. Thank you for being present. Welcome, pal one. So let's look into your soul's growth. We have this card with the watermelon and angel number 3. And if you if your Spanish is like that, then you can, say it, but I'm not going to sit here and say the wrong thing. Then we have 10 of diamonds in reverse with the deal root or herb. Automatically, what I picked up on, some of you guys could be closing out karmic cycles in which you guys have invested a lot of your finances into sexual activity. So some of you guys could be closing out karmic cycles of sex addictions in which you lost a lot. Okay? Then we have the Thieves Guild mistakes a party member for a traitor. How will you convince them? Is there a tribute to pay? And this is from a game where you write stories. So the word traitor standing out. I don't know why. Then we have Lord Toft, aristocrat, angel number 2. And then we also have 8 of Knives. So we'll start off with the 8 of Knives. This is also from the Hoodoo Tarot. So your soul's growth. Some of you guys escaped from bondage. Anyway, so what I'm picking up, you guys having peace, you guys could be seeing the reality of conflict that you guys, some of you guys could be getting clarity on the conflict that you guys are leaving behind. Some of you guys have escaped from bondage. Some of you guys are choosing to be productive. Anyway, some of you guys have escaped from bondage. Yeah, some of you guys have escaped from bondage. Okay, it could be with feminines who were benefiting from you guys financially. So some of you guys could have got into financial debt due to sex addictions. Okay, some of you guys have freed yourself from bondage, and some of you guys are getting clarity on the people that you had soul ties with sexually. So some of you guys are learning to be productive. And the word acquittal, ACQUITTAL, is showing up. So some of you guys have freed yourself from bondage, from sex addictions, in which you guys have lost a lot. Okay. Some of you guys could have been betrayed by people that you had soul ties with. Some of you guys also could understand that there was people who were only attracted to you guys for the status that you guys brought. So some of you guys could be discovering that when you guys lost your financial resources, and it could have been a lot of financial resources that you guys lost due to a sex addiction, you guys could be understanding the politics of the people that you guys are with. Some of you guys, what fueled some of the soul growth for some of you guys is that the people that you guys had soul ties with sexually betrayed you guys. Okay. Only take what resonates. So basically, your soul's growth is you guys have freed yourselves from sex addictions that have basically drained you guys dry. Okay, if you guys were connected to family finances, you guys could have been cut off from family finances if you guys come from well-off families due to sex addictions having gotten out of control. What has also fueled some of this soul growth is some of the people that you have soul ties with definitely betrayed you guys. But at the same time, some of you guys still can, some of you guys could be feeling, could be getting clarity on the pressure of being connected to families of high importance. So I feel like we're going to end your reading there, but I feel like due to you guys removing yourselves from a certain situation, there's people that you guys may not be aware of. They're having arguments. They're having arguments. There's a lot of bickering taking place due to you removing yourself from a situation. Okay? We're going to end your reading there. All right, welcome, Pal 2. So let's get into your soul's growth. I feel like for you guys are not compromising your safety. You guys are not compromising your safety for anyone, anything, or anybody. Child. They gonna stop already? Yeah, the neighbors outside. It's interesting, Pal, too. When I started doing this reading, the neighbors started arguing. Yeah. So before we get into your reading, let's light some sage and Palo Santo. Okay. Uh, so let's get into your cards. We have the ladder, angel number 8. 2 of clubs in reverse, blueberry. You are delivering a chest. Something inside starts moving. Should you open it? Where is it being delivered? Mrs. Chalk, angel number 1, head mistress. Mrs. Robinson, or Miss Robinson, and this is the devil card. So we're going to start off with Miss Robinson, the devil card, okay? So let's look into your soul's growth pile too. This is the devil card. And the question here is, am I purposely choosing to remain ignorant because I don't want to face the truth? So someone's having to learn to face the truth. Someone could have an addiction to a person. Someone could be addicted to excessive suffering, and they could be having to face the truth that they're addicted to excessive suffering, and this excessive suffering could be involving an addiction to a person. Okay. So with the 8 here, someone's paying off karmic debt. The addiction to the person could have been motivated to try to get out of a situation that they felt stuck and stagnant in. Someone could have been addicted to a person because they wanted to achieve some level of success they thought they could only achieve with that person. So with the 2 of clubs here, there could have been control tactics in order to reach a certain level of success with someone. And with this 2 of clubs, whatever was set in place is not happening as they wanted it to happen. So someone could be enduring excessive suffering due to being addicted to someone because they wanted to benefit off of that person in order to achieve results or results of success. This person is receiving karma. because I think they're starting to really get an understanding of what it is that they were of what it is that uh, it's like they're starting to get an understanding of what their control tactics to control someone in order to get success off that person. And this is why they were obsessed with someone. I feel like they're starting to get an understanding of how deep the karmic debt that they have to pay off is taking place. Um, the trash can is standing out here. All the work that they put in to get success has amounted in nothing. Um, someone is starting to get an understanding that all the tactics that they did in order to reach success set them up for something that they don't. It's like things are starting to unfold, they're starting to get clarity about something. So I don't know if this is you guys or if this is someone that you guys were connected to with your soul's growth. Some of you guys could be facing the truth about how someone um, has been causing you guys excessive suffering due to being addicted to you guys because they wanted to achieve a certain amount of success off of you guys. Okay. Um, Some of you guys could be getting clarity that this is where a source of depression is coming from. Some of your soul's growth could be coming. You guys could be getting awareness that depression could be coming from you guys focusing on worldly things. Some of you guys could. Some of your soul's growth could be coming from you guys experiencing bullying or being abused. Someone connected to you guys or you guys could who's abusive could be going to jail. And some of you guys could be accepting that some of the depression that you guys have has come from an abusive lifestyle connected to an addiction with a person. Some of you guys are facing the truth about this situation. So this is part of your soul's growth. This is not an easy type of soul's growth to go through. But it's going to help you guys get out, get from a place of stagnation. Um, and perhaps if you guys are paying off karmic debt and trying to get out of a stagnant situation in which you don't in which the unexpected is consistently happening, your soul's growth is saying take it one step at a time. And I think we're going to end your reading there, instead of trying to jump a few steps, like metaphorically, if you're climbing up a flight of stairs, to get an understanding of each step that you're climbing up one step at a time. so that you guys will be able to have clarity as to how some things are taking place. Excuse me. Without further ado, we're going to end your reading. Welcome, Pal 3. So let's get into your soul's growth. We have the Frog here. Queen of Clubs. I already thought magic when I saw the frog. A vampire wants you to steal a rival's coffin. How do you move it secretly? Or should you help an evil creature? We have the Rules of Old Maid and 5 of Sticks. So what I'm picking up here is, let's talk about soul's growth. Someone knows the right thing to do, but it's like, will they or won't they do it? Let's look at the 5 of Sticks. So we have lack of competition. The truth being revealed. And unnecessary drama to start competition. Okay. So the truth is being revealed about a situation. There's someone who doesn't have people competing with them because they're not really anything to look up to. So they could have been starting unnecessary drama with you guys in order to have you guys be in competition with them so that they would be viewed as a person who is worthy of people competing for their attention. This person could be holding a grudge because the truth is coming out. They may not value themselves enough. They may not love themselves, so they more than likely don't have people trying to, you know, they may be jealous that people could look up to you guys. They really may have no one competing with them. This person may be trying to have a frenemy dynamic with you guys, but at the same time, they could have started unnecessary drama with you guys or be starting unnecessary drama with you guys in order to start this form of competition with you guys so that they could, in a frenemy dynamic, so that they could appear to be desirable or someone to look up to, but at the same time they could also be being viewed as people who start unnecessary drama. Okay, so this could be your guys' energy, or this could be the energy of the people that's helping fuel your soul's growth. Now with the Queen of Clubs here and the Frog here, there's definitely a lot of magic taking place here. The unnecessary drama if being that I'm picking up on a frenemy dynamic, they could be doing magic to those that they're um, competing with. So some of you guys could have dealt with people who were doing magic to you guys behind your backs. This person also could have been trying to steal your spiritual gifts. Yeah, they were trying to steal your spiritual gifts. But what I'm also picking up here is they didn't actually understand how you were able if how you're able to be balanced with your spiritual gifts. And that's because you have morals and values. So there's a rival that you guys can have. Only take what resonates. Who doesn't have any competition really. And it's not because they beat the competition out, but because they're not really anything to look up to. And so they could have tried, you can have a frenemy dynamic with them, or you could have had a frenemy dynamic with them. And they could have been trying to steal your spiritual abilities. You could have made your spiritual abilities look very balanced. Like, oh yeah, it's just something I do. But they didn't understand that you were literally doing the necessary internal work. And that's how come your spiritual abilities were able to grow. So you could have had a frenemy who was doing magic behind your back in order to weaken you so they could steal your spiritual abilities. Um, a psychic vampire. So what has been fueling your soul's growth is dealing with a psychic vampire who has not figured out that because you are honoring the universal laws, you are protected. But because they're not honoring the universal laws, they might end up in a coffin. So basically, how can we end your soul's growth? I feel like your soul's growth is finding relief from the tension of having someone psychically attacking you guys, trying to put you in a coffin. The whole time you guys are respecting the universal laws, and they're not. So more than likely, they are going to end up in a coffin. Without further ado, let's cleanse the energy, and that's information on your soul's growth.